So we are taking the light rail into Pittsburgh, into the city today. We are at the Willow station. We're gonna get on the train as soon as we get our tickets. So much easier than taking a car in. I can't imagine, right, Jerry?
Right.
Like driving between all the hills and not knowing where we're going and then having to pay for parking. This is just so much cheaper.
Yes.
This is the view from our train as we start our journey into downtown Pittsburgh. As you can see, it was not crowded and it is beautiful and super clean. It is a short ride, like 25 minutes maybe, and we can already see the downtown area. There was construction at the one train stop that we wanted, and they made everybody get off the train and then put us on shuttle buses, so we still made it to our destination. Here we are on the bus. As we were walking to get to our final destination, there was this beautiful park with these flowering trees in it. So we are off the train. We had to take a shuttle bus, and now we are walking. We're in downtown Pittsburgh. Ooh, they have e-bikes over here. Nice water fountain across the way. So we are walking to the Andy Warhol Museum. That's our ultimate destination.
Turn left onto Penn Avenue.
So we made it to the Andy Warhol Bridge. We're going to be crossing the Allegheny River. It's a bit noisy. And over there is a stadium. Sherry, do you think that's Three Rivers Stadium? You think this?
I think it's called Heinz Field.
Oh, Heinz Field.
I think.
Well, there's a stadium over there. We're not sure what that is. I'll have to look it up on the map and let you guys know. Okay, I see something over there that says Pirates on it. So this is what's so cool about walking and not flying by in a car. You can take your time.
Pictures of the Andy Warhol.
Oh, yeah. With having multiple rivers, there is a ton of bridges. We started to see more and more locks, and some of them are really unique.
See, now the hair is blowing the opposite way, so it's not wind blowing this way to play so much.
I know, it's so hard to take pictures when it's windy. I like that they had a tree-lined walkway along the bank of the river. Just because you live in a city doesn't mean you don't enjoy nature. Wherever I go, I always enjoy the street art on the side of the buildings. Oh my goodness, we got the whole way here and it's closed on Tuesday. There's another museum we can go to. We're gonna go to a different museum.
I don't know why I'm actually getting a little hungry already.
Yeah, I'm
we can
hungry
head
too.
To that market and then kind of...
Yeah, we can head to that Central Market. Well, this is as close as we can get to the museum because it's closed today. Pittsburgh was built on the steel and coal industries, and when those kind of went away, they decided to divest from steel and focused on healthcare, technology, and education, and kind of reinvented the city back in the 90s. As we walk back over the bridge back to the city, I'm really enjoying the cityscape, all of the architecture and design of the buildings. This plane was flying overhead with a banner. I could make out a few of the words as something along the lines of "you can't trust somebody." I was just fascinated by this blue building. Saw a poster for an upcoming show of the Glenn Miller Orchestra. Didn't realize that they still played. One thing I noticed was how clean the city is. We were getting pretty hungry, so we started to look for a restaurant to have lunch. Do you guys see the pink flamingos in the ferns? I always like when restaurants put the menu outside. We decided to have lunch at Redbeard's and to sit outside because it was beautiful. These are earrings that Sherry gave me for my birthday, which was a few weeks back, but we don't get to see each other that often. I love these beautiful awnings on Heinz Hall. Check out the trees and bushes on the top of that building. Just a perfect picture of my iced tea with the city in the background. We both got the chicken strawberry salad. I'm not sure if this is a bike rack or an art installation. We had to walk over closer to see this in person. It is multiple glass-covered buildings with this beautiful fountain at the base. And hundreds of spires at the top. Look at that giant house on the top of the hill there. This is over by the Market Square Park area. As we were walking back to catch our train home, we saw lots of parks. Lots of the parks had either fountains or water installations, and I bet that helps cool down the city in the summertime. There were so many theaters in the area that we were in. And then I noticed a sign that said Cultural District. That makes a lot of sense now. This is another iconic painted building. It is supposed to depict the Pittsburgh of tomorrow. There is a lot of street art and murals all over the city. Now we are in the Mellon Square district. There are also two very historic churches right next to each other. I ran over to them to get a better view of the churches. We got back on our train and headed back to Castle Shannon. I know this is the old school way to show you how we traveled, but we took the light rail and we came over to this area. As you can see, the two rivers are coming in together. There's just lots and lots of bridges, but very walkable. Once we got off of the train, they actually had to put us on a shuttle bus. So then once we were off the bus, then we were able to walk all over this area This is the cultural area here. There's some museums on this side. We wanted to go to the Andy Warhol Museum, but it was closed on the day we went down. There is other museums in this area and all over the place. If you're looking for museums, there's a lot in and around the city. The city is actually pretty big. This is only a tiny little area. And we had lunch in this area. There's lots of theaters, and there's just beautiful, beautiful architecture. And there's parks all over that you can go and sit down and enjoy, the park or walk through them. We had such a nice, perfect day. It was springtime. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. And then we were able to get back on that light rail and come right back out to the suburbs. We walked down to the Will Street Bar and Restaurant. After we rested a little bit at our Airbnb and had dinner, we wanted to come down here to have a few adult beverages and just hang out. It turns out it was a comedy night. We had no idea. We were just sitting there thinking, let's just have a couple drinks. We ended up staying a lot longer so that we could listen to all the comedians. These were all amateur comedians, and they were trying out their material on us, and so some of it was good and some of it wasn't, but we were still very entertained by it all. One of the comedians actually included Sherry and I in their routine, which made it all the more enjoyable. Sherry brought this really good cream cheese spread. It's pepperoni pizza flavored. Thanks for watching.